This your boy Cash. I'm back at it again, man. Check this out. Now, being in prison, man, it opened my eyes to a lot of things, man. A lot of things that I was not aware of. You know what I'm saying? And I done did 22 years in prison, and I just finally got out. And from my experience and some people's in that I deal with, you know what I'm saying? I deal with all type of people in there. And sometimes you see somebody in there been down 40, 50 years, and you wonder why they are in prison, why they haven't went home yet, why the system haven't let them out. And you feel kind of sorry for some of them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you this. I did 22 years and I don't feel sorry for some of them. Some of them I feel like deserve to be locked up. I'm sorry to say it, but I'm keeping 100 with you. Now I'm gonna give you a story about this young lady that I used to mess with. You know what I'm saying? I used to mess with in the street, and you know what I'm saying? I had a little feeling for her. That's the reason why I'm forgiving the story. But I'm keeping all the names confidential, man. I'm not gonna put their names out there because the people are still alive, and it wouldn't be right for me to put their names out there. You understand? So let's bear with me. Now I remember I was 15, 16 years old. I was 16 years old, and the girl was 15 years old. Was going to school. So now, going to school at that time, man, in North Miami, man, we used to be like skipping school. We skipping school, go to our friend house and hang out and party and whatever we got to do. Have house parties and stuff. Back in the day, kid and playing house party. So we were doing all that. Now this girl, man, she liked me. I started talking to her, you know what I mean? And basically, man, me and her was going out. So when I took her to my homeboy house, I started talking to her, and I'm young. I'm 15, you know what I mean, 16 years old, you know what I mean, and you want to have sex. That's the first thing being in our mind. We want to have sex. So I'm talking to her, and I'm asking. I said, man, what's up? You want to let me have some sex? Get what she told me. She said, nah. I said, why? She said, because my father going to find out. I'm like, what? How your father going to find out? You know what I'm saying? She told me her father going to find out. So I asked her why. And how he going to know that we had sex? She said, because she started crying. Tears started coming out of her eye. So I told her, man, be honest with me. Just tell me the truth. I don't know the reason why you don't want to have no sex. She said, man, that her daddy been having sex with her since she was 13 years old. And he told her if she ever had sex with anybody, he would know. I'm like, whoa. Man, do you understand when I tell you I was hurt? I was so hurt to hear that stuff, man. To hear that story. It was like anger, man. I had so much anger in me to hear that this girl daddy that's supposed to be protecting her was having sex with her. So that's why she didn't want to have sex. She said he was going to find out. So I asked her, I said, how long you been doing this with you? She said, man, since she was 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? And she was a virgin. And he told her that he's going to protect her from guys from the street. So what he going to do? He going to have sex with her, break her virginity. You know what I'm saying? Where she ain't got to worry about going and having sex with nobody else in the street. You hear how crazy this shit? He manipulated that little young girl. She couldn't say nothing. That was her daddy. You know what I'm saying? I guess, daddy's supposed to know right. So he was raping her all this time. So now when she told me that, man, I went to my homeboy and I told my homeboy, I said, check this out, man. Do you believe what the girl just told me? He said, man, he couldn't even believe when I told him that. When I told him that, he couldn't believe, but I remember she told me don't tell nobody, but I had to tell my partner because he was a little bit older than all of us. So when I sat back and I told him what happened, he got pissed off. Man, that man got so pissed off when he seen that little young girl right there. And her daddy was having sex with her. He broke her virginity and everything. So now she ran away from home. She went away from home. She came to my house. But I couldn't let her stay in my house because my mama would kill me. So I took her to my homeboy house. She slept over there. So my homeboy, like, he was older, so he felt like he was protecting her. He said, man, you know something? 2 days later, he got up, he put our clothes on. She put her clothes on. He said he going to take her to the house, to her father's house. When he went over there, man, I'm talking about, let me tell you something. She went crazy. When her daddy seen him, he was like shocked when he seen us coming with her. And then my homeboy went up to him and told him, to the side, man, I know what you've been doing. And he started arguing with my homeboy. My homeboy pulled out a gun on him. When my homeboy pulled out a gun on him, man, he went in the floor, got on his knees. My homeboy hit him in the head with a gun and told him, man, listen, check this out. Why you been raping that little young girl? And he said he don't know what you're talking about. And the girl started screaming, yeah, daddy, you been raping me. You had sex with me when I was 13 years old. You still having sex with me right now. And you told me don't mess with no boys. If I need anything, you going to give it to me. That's what you told me. Right in front of everybody, she told her daddy that. Her daddy, like, he was shocked. I'm talking about the man was shocked. Like he wanted to kill her. But we was there to protect her at that time. So my homeboy got the gun. He hit him in the head with the gun. He stopped bleeding. He fell to the floor. So now, so we went up in the house. We got some of her stuff out of there. She went and got her toys. You know what I'm saying? A little a little bag she had, her books. She took all that away from the house. You know what I'm saying? I told her, man, we can't take her to our house because he might call the police and get us locked up because she's a minor. Because my homeboy older. So what she did, she took her to her cousin's house. So we took her to her cousin's house and she told her auntie what happened. And the auntie did what her auntie did, call the police. She made to call the police. When the police came, my nigga, man, I'm talking about this shit was crazy. So we had to haul ass because, he hit him in the head, so he already put the police on my homeboy, so we haul ass. So come to find out, when the police came to ask a question, she told the police exactly what she told us, that her daddy was having sex with her since she was 13 years old. And she got proof. You see what I'm saying? Because he got all type of clothes at the house where he was having sex with her. So that's all that was evidence. They went to the house, cleaned the house up, got his pants, his boxers, her panties, and everything they put in the bag, and they had an investigation. They locked his ass up. Man, the reason I'm telling these stories, man, I'm not trying to scare nobody, but I'm just keeping it to you 100. So sometimes when you see somebody in prison, man, you wonder why they in prison, why they do what they do, and why the system won't let them out. Some of these dudes deserve to be locked up. I'm sorry to say it, but I'm keeping it to you 100. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be protecting your daughter, you're supposed to protect your son. Not having sex with them, not raping them, not doing all that other stuff. So when they come to prison and you see the guys all torturing them, so don't feel sorry for them. They're just paying for some of the stuff they did. Especially if they had 2-3 chances and they're still doing the same thing. Man, let me tell you something, man. Being in prison was not nice. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming to prison with that label, rape, statutory rape, child molestation, and all that. That shit that does not count in prison, man. You want to get your head busted in prison? Continue to do what you do. Continue what you do. Because one thing about it, when you come to prison, man, you got that label, it's over for you. Now, I'm going to give it to you 100, man. I'm not going to say it and lie to you. Man, that little girl, man, that shit hurted me so much. I stopped talking to her after that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I kept talking to her, something would have happened to me. You know what I'm saying? And her daddy, I ended up hearing her daddy end up going to prison. They gave him a life sentence. She went to court and testified against him. They told her she was having sex with her since she was like 12 years old. Come to find out, on some of his clothes that they picked up in the house, they found her semen in his motherfucking pants. So it's what it is, man. I'm gonna get you 100, man. I'm not gonna lie and I'm not gonna hold nothing back. If you out there doing what you do, you might mess with the little kids, those little girls and shit. When they catch you and they give that label to you, guess what? Joker's gonna be waiting for you. And when you get in there, guess what? That's your ass. It's your boy Cash. I'm back at it again, man. I don't know if you can handle these stories, but I'm kidding you 100. They're hardcore stories, man, but all of them the truth. Trying to keep names out of the system because dudes, you know what I'm saying, dudes don't understand, man. The system is not right, man. And it's not right for us to be locked up. This your boy Cash, man. Like and subscribe to that channel, man. Like and subscribe and you're going to hear more stories, more events, more stuff that's coming. It's your boy Cash.